Hi, this is Dr. Jenkins with the Educator's Edge. Teachers, have you ever come to know of a term called the shrink back factor? Just think of the words shrink. Shrink normally means to back up, stop whatever you're doing. It may even mean to turn around entirely and go elsewhere. You shrink back from having your greatest potential. You shrink back from the strength that comes from purpose. As a matter of fact, you may not even realize you have strength that comes from purpose when you're shrinking back. The shrink back factor is a term used to share how teachers, educators, even leaders sometimes will revert back from what they have come to know because they are actually just afraid that somehow, some way, there will be student or parent retaliation for something that they know they've got to do in order to set records straight about student behavior, student attendance, student work ethic in the classroom, all of those things that may take place that causes students to not be at their fullest potential. So I wanted to share something with you today, and it is called the shrink back factor. There is such a thing in education where we as teachers over years, depending on if you're just now beginning in your career or you've been in the career for some time, but maybe you're at a school where there is a lot of bureaucracy, there is a lot of where the parents are maybe doing more of the decision making than necessarily the administration and the staff that work there every single day. So it causes a certain culture to take shape within a school. That culture can wind up making teachers feel inferior, can make teachers have some type of fear within their own classroom settings, where they do not want to cause any tension. They do not want to have a riff of any kind when it relates to parent communication. They will not email a parent. They will not call a parent. Many times they will also go to somebody else to do their dirty work. Could you email the parent for me? I don't know how. Is there a template I can use instead of being able to come out of your own repertoire of communication skills to email a parent? You would rather have a template of some sort that you can copy and paste and put in an email so it makes it seem as if you don't have to do or say what you really want to say because you're fearful that the parents will come back and retaliate, or the student will come back and retaliate. Why did you share with my parents about this? And so that is called shrink back, the shrink back factor. And, I see it a lot. I see it a lot. And it has become a detriment, to be honest with you, of being able to be your best self in the classroom because of that fear. And another thing I notice is that there are teachers that, because they don't want to confront a situation, say, for instance, a parent conference has been scheduled and you didn't schedule it, but maybe the administrator has scheduled it for you and the parent and him or herself to be there. And teachers decide they're just not going to show up that day. They take days off and things have to be rescheduled and rescheduled and rescheduled. And come to find out, there's a pattern there that happens. It's the shrink back factor, where teachers have become numb. They have become frozen in fear, petrified even, to confront things that should take place every day on the job because that's a part of your duties and responsibilities. So what do you have to do? Where do you have to go? How do you have to change your mindset to where that particular term doesn't become who you are? That's the second layer of professional development that takes shape within the Educator's Edge. I have been known as the self-care doctor I will tell you any day, every day, that I make sure, above all else, my self-care is paramount, even on the job. I don't take anything home as it relates to my work. That is my time to do whatever it is I need to do. But then I've also learned how to bring self-care into my work environment as well, to where I can have peace, to where I can, even though there's things around me that might be going on, my peace stays. My mental stability and my motivation for my job stays. And I can teach you that as well in the Educator's Edge. So I wanted to bring that to your attention, that the shrink back factor is indeed research-based. It's backed. It is a real thing that occurs in not only schools, but in many different industries, as it relates to where you work in your workplace, corporate, medical, it doesn't even matter what it is. That term is real. And but the Educator's Edge, this course can teach you how to come back from that and not only teach from a place of strength, but live from a place of strength. So no matter who you are confronting, and it doesn't have to be a confrontation, it can always be something that allows you and that parent or parents and student to partner together. But you've got to learn the skill sets in order to be able to make that work for all of you. So I am Dr. Lily Jenkins of the Educator's Edge. If you need to ever be mentored to understand more of what you can do to teach from a place of strength, reach out to me at support@theeducatorsedge.com. Also, theeducatorsedge.com there's a course there that you can take, mentoring opportunities that are there as well. Reach out to me. I'm here for you. You too can always teach from a place of strength and have the mental stability and motivation to keep you in the classroom, not only safe, but in a place where you're happy to do what you've always wanted to do, which is to teach our youth for the next generation. Take care.